Now it's time for Lefties Losing It, and we better check in with the leader of the free world, who apparently is not allowed in crowds anymore because it's dangerous. Watch this remarkable exchange.
I'm not able to go out to crowds anymore. The Secret Service doesn't let me.
No, why not?
Well, because they say it's too dangerous. No one gets to go out. Anybody not?
No one gets to go out. It's too dangerous. Are they terrified that he'll, I don't know, encounter some stares? And let's talk about the pro-Palestinian, anti-Israel, anti-West misfits. They're stepping up their ugly activism. They won't let the brutal murder of hostages stop their campaign. Here they damage a building in London and admit the quiet bit out loud that this is all about decolonialism.
Albert, drop anchor now! Stop the genocide!
And if you could have one message to the Palestinians in Gaza watching this action, what would it be?
Palestine, we're with you. To the Palestinians, we're with you. This is a decolonial struggle from the global south to London to Palestine. We're with you.
Did you see the dude inside the building give these lovely lasses the finger? I'm sure defacing a building in London is really going to stop the war between Israel and Hamas. But let's go back to that gal with the interesting hair. Can we declare her hairdresser a war criminal?
The only thing we can do now, we've tried protesting, we've tried everything, but now direct action is the only thing we can do. Free Palestine! We will not be complicit in this genocide.
Yeah, it's all fun and games for these privileged posers. Now to New York, where the West Indian American Day Parade was marred by multiple shootings. One of the 5 people shot sadly died. And as is often the case of these parades, the politicians make an appearance and sometimes make a spectacle of themselves. Watch here as Chuck Schumer desperately seeks attention that is not forthcoming.
Hello, everybody.
No one was interested. To Matt Walsh's latest film now, and here he speaks with an anti-racism educator who is upset that her 4-year-old daughter likes Disney princesses that are white. What a monster.
My daughter's 4 years old. I am an anti-racist educator, quote unquote. She's still watching Disney movies and she is choosing a white princess over princesses of color.
Have you talked to her about that?
All the time.
But if your child does have a preference for princesses of colour, then, well, that's a problem too. Either way, the kid is racist, you're racist, America's racist. You get the idea.
My 3-year-old daughter is her favorite princess is Moana.
Love it.
It's a good sign.
Yeah.
But then I also thought, you know, there's a little bit of cultural appropriation here. She wants to be Moana for Halloween and buy the Pacific Islander native attire for my white 3-year-old.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
But I guess what we might call the Moana problem here is what, on one hand, there's cultural appropriation. On the other hand, there's gravitating towards white characters.
Right.
So it's almost like no matter which way you go, you end up back in racism.
We think every space belongs to us because we live in a white supremacist society.
There you go. America is a white supremacist society, inherently racist. Or is it? Let's see if this woman can stay consistent for 15 seconds.
Is America an inherently racist country?
I think the word inherent is challenging there. If we say...
Fundamentally.
Fundamentally, yes. America is racist to its bones. All of the...
So inherently.
Yeah.
So inherently, yeah? The film is called Am I Racist? And Matt Walsh is hilarious. Now, one thing we can say about Democrat voters is they seem to be the textbook definition of low information voters.
What is Harris's biggest accomplishment to date as vice president?
I don't know. I don't feel comfortable doing this anymore.
She's
She's she was a very good vice president.
That's an interesting question. Getting to vice president.
I have to do more research on her, honestly. I'm just glad to see a woman of color in charge for once. That's it.
I haven't followed her political career that closely.
That's a good one. I don't know.
I don't want to do that.
They start off so enthusiastic, but as soon as you ask the simplest question about Harris's record, achievements, plans for the future, they stumble.
I want to know, are you excited about Kamala Harris running for president?
Yeah, I am.
Absolutely. 100%.
I am excited.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
What was your favorite accomplishment of hers as VP of the United States?
Honestly, I can't answer that question.
You know, honestly, that's a good question. I can't really say specifically.
I can't, you know, I'm humble there.
I can't think of anything, specifically.
I don't know. Sorry.
I don't know. I haven't really been following politics